All right, everyone, we're at the final stretch of 2020. Thank goodness. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to What's Up with Tyrone, brought to you by the Circle Club. Let's get into it. First off, let me start off with Bridgerton, the new Shondaland Netflix original TV show. A little background on Shondaland. Shondaland was founded by Shonda Rhimes, who created hit shows like Grey's Anatomy, Scandal, How to Get Away with Murder. Shondaland's Black-owned. You love to see it. Bridgerton is a period piece that takes place during the Regency era in England. It follows 8 close-knit siblings of the powerful Bridgerton family who attempt to find love. There's a power dynamic, a gossip writer spilling everyone's tea, a Black Queen of England, interracial couples, and the best part of these characters is they just exist in this world. They aren't constantly tormented or reminded of their oppression. It just goes to show how period pieces really have no excuse not allowing people of color to perform in these shows or movies. I mean, you have people who say, well, that doesn't make it historically accurate either. Have you seen Argo? Yeah, Argo won Best Picture. Definitely not historically accurate. Next up, we have Wonder Woman 1984, which arrived in theaters and directly on HBO on Christmas. There was a lot of beef with the movie theaters and the streaming and the community, and should it be streaming or should they all be in a theater? Should we shut everything down? My take is I think the movie theaters is a way better experience, but obviously, we can't have mass audiences going to the theaters. So the movie theater industry either needs to suck it up or accept that we're in a different world right now, and that means direct to streaming. I mean, maybe the solution is they add ads so that the cast and crew can get compensated, or they just hold off and take the hit. We have a community review coming out for this next week. Very controversial, a lot of takes, positive and negative. So if you've seen it, comment below, let us know what you think, and maybe we can add it to the review. Last Friday, Rainey's Black Bottom was released, and I can't emphasize enough to watch this movie. It was an instant classic. It was funny, there was drama, beautifully done, and I had no idea that Chadwick Boseman was basically the main character of this either. I'm not just saying this because he passed either, but I could definitely see him winning an Oscar for this because the dude was just unreal. We reviewed it last week. You can check out on our Instagram or Facebook page. Definitely 5 out of 5 movie. Recommend it 100%. Fantastic. Another movie everyone's buzzing about is Disney Pixar's Soul, which also came out on Christmas. Soul is about a guy named Joe, played by the legend himself, Jamie Foxx, who is a middle school band teacher whose life hasn't quite gone the way he expected. His true passion is jazz, he's good. When he travels to another realm to help someone find their passion, he soon discovers what it means to have a soul. This is the first Pixar movie starring a Black lead, so go out and support it so that they can actually make more of these things. You should watch it, but even if you don't, you should literally just turn your laptop on, press play, let it run. Otherwise, the studios go, well, you see, this movie was just too black for our audience. I don't know if we can risk this again. It always comes back to money, people. We also have a community review coming for this one next week. If you've seen it, comment below, let us know. I have not seen it, so I'll be very curious to know, should we watch this? And finally, as the year we all want to end finally does, take a look back at 2020's craziness and the comedy mockumentary from the creators of Black Mirror, Death to 2020 on Netflix. Carly and I watched this and we were cracking up. I reached out to a few people and they also thought it was very funny.
So will this be on Quibi?
It was a great recap of the year. I mean, this movie is the perfect example of why we created the Circle Club. If you ask everyday people what they thought, you'll get a positive response. They'll say it was enjoyable, it was light, it was fun. But then you ask the out-of-touch critics or certain websites that won't be named, they go, oh, this was lazy. This was from the YouTube generation. This shouldn't be considered a documentary. They make light of all the tragedies of the year. You know our motto.
We don't care.
Let me tell you something.
We don't care.
Have a lovely day, everyone. Talk to you very soon. And remember, you don't need a degree to talk about movies. You don't need to have seen all the Italian historical films. You don't have to call movies films. All you have to do to talk about movies or TV shows is just be you.